We are so lucky to be here right now. I can't believe we beat them. We're 20 minutes late.
What is this late you keep speaking of? You were rambling on about that in line for your new bikini bottom. We're not in old Miami, but we're still on Miami time.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. Nolan does bubble, so don't have a conniption fit. We're supposed to talk like that, right? It's Throwback Tuesday.
Thursday.
No, it's Tuesday. I checked.
Throwback Day is Thursday.
Yeah, but it's Tuesday.
Who is that? I can't see. I'm blind. I can't even see my phone. How could you ever see your phone if you're blind, ma'am?
Oh, well, not like forever blind, yeah. And thank you for calling me ma'am. The doctor told me I have temporary blindness. But I don't believe her. First of all, what sort of doctor is a hair? And secondly, it's been almost 2 days.
That makes sense.
None of this makes sense. How did you lose your sight?
The doctor, such as she is, thinks it's from extreme phone usage. My ex-boyfriend was being literally intolerable. We had a big fight. It never really ended. My phone just died. And so did my eyes.
Her ex is truly the worst. And of course now he's on the tribunal. I knew him back in old Miami, but he's much worse here in Milantis. Maybe we all are.
You two continue to play together. I need to work on my blind texting.
We're not together. We're here to help write the new Milantis anthem.
You don't have to put it that way exactly. We are here together for the same purpose.
Go and practice. The other tribunals have been running more late lately than the usual lateness. There was all Miami late, and now there's a new Milantis late. Days at the bar even higher, lower. What? Sorry, my hearing hasn't improved as the doctor promised.
Women. So I know it's a lot to ask, but just tell me this thing.
I promise to speak truth, if you ask me as you sing.
Where were you when Miami became Milantis?
The rest of my life I'll remember that sight. I was west near the airport. I had a dreadful fright. The insects appeared once exactly at noon. I know, it sounds like a cartoon. At first I thought there were just mosquitoes, like something to do with Zika, you know? Then it was all of them bees and the flies and palmetto bugs, crickets and beetles and butterflies too. In the blink of an eye, it was a flying zoo. But not just the insects with wings, but ants and so many ants and ticks and termites I felt in my pants. And the worst part of all, there were love bugs too. They made a semicircle as far as the eye could see. Such a wall of bugs, oh the humanity! As if the orders came, not straight from their boss. They drilled their way down a mission from the Holy Cross. Some people don't believe this, but they knew what they were doing. Outworlding its hypocrisies, they were eschewing. Stranger men of bugs detached Miami from the USA. Some escaped, others passed out. To my surprise and shout hooray! Many were clueless to what was happening, although it felt like an earthquake and sounded like volcanoes erupting. People have their own lives. Well, they have their phones and such. But now the world drifts in the Atlantic. I think they care as much.
Who's out there? I can't see. I mean, I should regain my sight soon, or so I'm told.
Did she hear any of that? Can we get in trouble for talking about it?
I mean, she can theoretically hear us, but no one pays attention to anyone. It is obliviousness gone wild.
Is this what the future holds?
You tell me. Isn't that why you're here?
I'm here just like you, to write a new anthem. And you know, doing that hustle.
I may be a typical Milantis meatball, but I'm not totally cooked. I guess you'll tell me when you're ready. Also, don't dance. It's just us, the core musicians. We're working on the new anthem.
Well, leave me be. Come back when you have something. I don't want you here when the others arrive. They are less tolerant of incomplete words. I, on the other hand, well, see, I'm even okay with incomplete sentences.
Because the world is round, it turns me on.
I realize that your world is in your mind. Da 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 dee, da 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 da, da da whoa.
Oh, what are you crying about now, number 3? Are you still blind from your crazy night of texting, number 2?
Hi, guacala, I still can't see, no, but I can smell your breath. Smells like sea donkey.
Speaking of sea creatures, did the Culture Commission send musicians with the new anthem press to approve?
They were here, and you two were doing whatever you were doing, so being late as you were, I sent them away.
I wasn't late. I just hadn't arrived yet.
You asked them to be here at a certain time.
Oh, I'm sorry. What number tribunal are you, number 3?
Last week, when we made the schedule, I was number 2.
Last week can be a long time ago.
The world was created in about that time, so one could say that.
Oh, really now? Good one.
And our world, Milantis, was created in even less time.
Listen, 3. If you're unhappy on the tribunal, I can have you removed. Throw you back in your prude district. Or, if you prefer, stick you in plus 29.
We're called the Prudent Party.
Prude, I says. And I'm not sure why you people even need someone on the tribunal. It's completely commonsensical. Aren't you teasers? Too busy, reading stuff?
We got 18% of the vote.
But the plastic party got 36%. And the party got 46%. Seems to me like you shouldn't have a say.
Forget it. It's a math equation. Caramba, it's just numbers.
Well, my number's 9.5. It was decided.
In a 3-way vote, 18% allows for one place at the proverbial table.
We still on that. Wait, did you just say 3-way?
Ew, don't be gross.
Oh, please. You'd be lucky to be considered. After number 2 says, your contributions would be mild. No, tame. No, prudent.
What other business can we attend to while we wait?
We can pick up on the ideas of opening up the borders.
Oh, great! There needs to be a change in policy. People should be allowed to enter if they meet the criteria. And together, we can figure out who or how many.
Oh, no, my sweet innocent little cherub. We're discussing kicking people out who don't fit in here in Milantis. We're not letting anybody in. Hey, number 2. Guess what your ex just said? And never mind, you won't guess. It's too demented. She wants to open up the borders and let people in. What is that on your lip? Did you give me something?
Ay, Dios, si este es el mundo que me rodea, prefiero seguir ciega.
Would you still like me if I told you something horrible?
Yeah, of course.
I don't actually belong here.
Did you run off from plus 29? They said you all were rounded up.
I mean on this island. Didn't I give myself away when I didn't have a Milantis ID card for a drink?
I assumed you were just poor.
Right. So what is this plus 29?
Wow, you really aren't from here.
I'm really not. Please believe me. But it's really important that you're honest with me.
Okay, don't yell at me. Plus 29 is the district where the undesirables are kept. People you don't want to see every day, or to be a part of society.
Why is it called plus 29?
Well, if a person is over 30 years old, they are sent to the plus 29 district.
So why isn't it called plus 30?
Well, the tribunal figured that if someone claimed to be 29, they were more likely 30 or 35, so better safe than sorry.
That's helpful for my evaluation.
Ooh, but there are rumors coming from the plus 29 district.
And what are those rumors?
There may be an uprising.
You don't actually need to whisper, I was just messing with you.
Oh, I like when you mess with me. Oh, so yeah, there's going to be a revolt, and everyone not in the plus 29 district may be shot dead in the streets.
Shot. Dead. Streets. A lot to work with here.
What work with here, huh?
Can you keep a secret?
Not at all, no.
I was sent here from the world. I'm on a mission to evaluate what's really going on in Milantis. I'm to report back on my findings and further recommendations.
Recommendations for what?
Whether or not to save you all?
You mean save us from the revolting plus 29?
Do you mean revolting as in revolution or as in disgusting? This island is sinking. Don't you know that? Isn't that why you named it Milantis? Miami, Atlantis?
I don't know stuff. I don't know stuff. Or things. My political party is my party, but we all bleed the same. Can't keep from clubs. Name our kids for drugs, and rarely show a sense of shame.
You have kids?
No, it's just part of the song. But if I had a boy, he'd beg of you, please save my poor papa. Tries hard to have a clue. And if I had a girl, she'd wonder where's her mama. Cause daddy don't make cakes, but he does do drama. So keeping your heart from old Miami Beijing, we want experience from changing minds on anything.
Your singing is...
Oh, thank you.
What was I gonna say?
The ladies love when I sing. But we don't have time for that right now. We need to work on the anthem. They're expecting us back in 35 minutes.
According to my watch, we only have 25 minutes.
And look at that clock. My watch is 5 minutes slow and yours is 5 minutes fast. That is so cute.
Explain, please, your Milantian logic. How is that cute?
Our watches, imperfections, mingle together to symbolically create the perfect balance. We are meant for each other.
Yeah, but anytime we meet someplace, you'll always be 10 minutes late.
But you'd be 5 minutes early, so it'd only be half my fault. Okay, it'd be all my fault.
You are the smartest stupid person I've ever met.
I'm sorry, but whoever wrote this cares way too much. I mean, I appreciate the effort and all, but you cannot show me how much you care. Our Constitution cannot reflect these values. And no to this, definitely no to that.
Ay, come on, this is exactly the tone we want representing us.
And wait, no, this one's the best. Article 5. It says no Molly on weeknights.
Yeah, so that could do some good.
But the weeknights is when most of the nights are.
Am I really here? Is this a dream? It's like everyone on this island took a double dose of acid and is staring in the mirror, not seeing themselves at all.
I see what the problem is here. You, number 3. You are no fun.
I used to describe you as deliciously insufferable. Oh, but then you weren't so delicious. How will that just leaves insufferable? Also, I'm fairly certain you don't know what any of that even means.
I do not. However, I do know that I don't like the sound of it. In fact, I don't like the sound of anything coming from that end of the table. I'm telling number 2.
With all due respect, why is this place called Milantis? You are aware Atlantis sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
Let me ask you, whoever you are, if you are aware that in ancient times, Atlantis was the heart of a new civilization, where great achievements were born out of that advanced culture and technological sophistication.
Tech, no logic.
Do not disparage this world with which you are now in civil marriage. You are free for now, but this esteemed body may on its whim decree them unfit and force you to take the great swim. Or you may wake amongst the soulless plus 29, their ghetto of slime, and be foul bloodline. And from there's only one storyline.
Well, actually, number one, there's a few ways it could go. She could jump into the sea, she could flee or hide, or we do have a cemetery. And there's Tails with the huge zippers who are gonna scoop you up. Also, they are set to revolt like any day now. No, touche, number three.
Tush, what did you just say?
No, touche is in good comeback. Like fencing.
Easy there, Lancelot. I was just messing with you.
You were messing with me? Oh, I definitely like that.
Why am I watching this? Do you guys have something for us or what?
I don't feel so lucky to be here. I was sent on a mission.
No, please don't. Please just don't say anything.
I was dispatched to find virtues in this world. This world seemingly named for a medication for heartburn and gas. And what I found was very little virtues at all.
What?
But I'm sucked in all the same.
I pledge allegiance to no flag of this or any other nation, and to the people for which it offends, here or anywhere, we Milantians implore all, do better than liberty and justice for some.